A Shark vacuum repair. But what happens is you turn it on and it seems to not have suction. So what we're gonna do is start by taking this thing apart. All right, I got this repair kit here. It has, looks like the HEPA filter, the air filter, and the belt. So we're going to be replacing these parts. Let's start by taking this whole thing apart. That just pops off like that. Let's take this off. Yeah, here's the new one. They look identical. So this part comes off like that. Here's the HEPA filter. There is another filter down in here. Let's take the handle off. Look at that. Fun stuff up in the handle. That might be why it doesn't have any suction. Okay, so let's continue. Let's take this whole thing off. This pops out. So that whole tube is all plugged up. There's this button here. You hit that, then you can lift this up. This comes right off. There's a lever here. Push down on that and it pops out. So we're gonna pop these wheels out. Just take something in here and it'll pop right back in. Basically that rod goes through that wheel and that wheel pops right in here. So I'm gonna do the same thing over here. This top piece just pops off. There's the belt, which we're gonna replace. And there's like the control board. So we're gonna take the belt off, clean these rollers. There's a couple screws here. We're gonna flip this over, pop those screws out. So I got the 2 screws off. This piece comes right off. It's connected here with the connector. All right, so this should pop right out. Let's get this belt off. Belt, which I'm going to slide in back here. Okay, yeah, 2 hands were much better. See, we'll get that belt back there, and now I need to shimmy it back inside here. Let's do that side, and let's do that side. Now the square pieces just go in there, just like that. Well, I'm gonna clean this off real good, and then put it back together. Okay, so I cleaned this clear thing. I just cleaned it in the sink with some water. I put the screws back in. When you're putting the this piece back together, there are 2 wires that run in the back and 1 red on top. So the black and the white, and then this plastic piece goes in here. And this is probably going to be a tricky part, but you want to get this, yeah, just set up inside here like that. So then when the other top piece comes down, they are merged together. See how that is, how they're kind of merged together. Once you put them back, you gotta make sure these wires here are tucked in. And we have that little Molex connector right there. You see that connector? I'm gonna connect it right in there and then put this top piece back together. Then once the top piece is on and these side pieces are on, got this side piece here, there's another one over there. I'm gonna flip it upside down and screw the screws back in. I've got all the screws back in. If I'm to suggest anything, I would suggest starting with the center screw, then making sure, first make sure you got your 2 side plate things on. Then do your center screw, that'll hold the main thing together. Then do these top screws and work your way down. See, I got this piece. That just snaps right in.
What if it's not working?
Well, you gotta take it all apart.
And what if you push a button? That you said you push this button if it's not working.
Well, that's if you need to clean out this tube. And that will help you clean out the tube too, because I had a hard time down at the bottom, because it's like an S shape.
And what do these two do?
And this one turns it on, and that one makes the brush rotate at the bottom.
Oh, I know what will turn it off when you unplug it. That was I think.
Definitely unplugging it will turn it off. All right, have a good day. Bye.